Hello friends, I am Dr. Harsha Suryavanshi, Associate Professor from Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani, Maharashtra. In this video, we shall discuss provisions and characteristics of corporations. A company shall have separate legal entity. A company is regarded as an entity separate from its members. It has its own independent corporate existence. The company's money and property belongs to the company and not to the shareholders or members. We can examine this characteristic of the company in the light of few cases. A landmark judgment was delivered in the case of Salomon versus Salomon and Company Limited. In this case, Solomon sold his shoe business to a newly formed company for £30,000. His wife, one daughter and 4 sons took up one share of £1 each. Solomon himself took 23,000 shares of £1 each. He also held debentures in the company to the extent of £10,000. Subsequently, the company was wound up and the company's assets were of £6,000. The liabilities of company were to the tune of £17,000, out of which £10,000 were due to Solomon himself, since he was a secured debenture holder, while unsecured creditors had credit of £7,000. The unsecured creditors claimed that Solomon and company were one and the same person, and company was a mere agent of Solomon. Therefore, the unsecured creditors shall have priority over the assets of the company, that is £6,000. However, it was held by the court that company was a separate legal person independent from Solomon. Solomon was not agent of the company. Even though Solomon held all the shares virtually in the company and he was also a secured creditor, he was entitled to repayment in priority. This clarifies that the company is distinct from its member. Another case is Lee versus Lee's Air Farming Limited. Lee's Air Farming Limited had 3,000 shares. Lee held 2,999 shares. On the basis of this, he voted himself as managing director of the company, and being managing director, he got himself appointed as chief pilot on a salary. He was killed in an air crash while working for the company. Widow of Lee claimed compensation for the death of Lee in the course of his employment. The claim was challenged by the insurer that compensation was not at all due because Lee was the company itself. He was the managing director, he was the majority shareholder, and he was also employee of the company. However, it was held by the court that Lee was separate from the company. It was held by the court that the magic of corporate personality enabled Lee to be master and servant at the same time. The next case is Abdul Haq versus Dasmal. In the present case, an employee was not paid salary for several months. He sued the directors of company for recovery of his salary. It was held by the court that directors could not be sued. The remedy lies against the company but not against the directors, since company is different from its directors or members. So, thank you friends for watching the video. If you have any queries, please feel free to contact.